go with the thing in the way again. The mirror. I gotta move over.
Yeah, move the whole.
Yeah.
Let me get to a parking lot. I'll pull over for a second.
Okay. We're gonna move you guys over a little bit so that center thing on the mirror or on the windshield isn't there.
You have it way higher than usual too. They usually put it under the.
I didn't put that there.
I didn't either. You did.
I don't know. Because it wasn't me. Because I can't even hardly reach it. Give us 1 sec, guys. We're going to move the mount over so we get a better view for you guys. Hi, Zen. We'll have Chris hold you up for a minute.
There, look at the foliage. Here, we'll look over here. We'll come out the side. There's a little bit of foliage. Still kind of green in this area, though. Connie's watching.
Put it here.
You put it wherever it's comfortable for you, ma'am. Probably, yeah, I was gonna say over a little bit so you don't get the rear view in there. How is everybody today? So glad you guys are all here. Hi, Beline. Hi, Dreambert. Chris, Melinda, Emily, Zen.
Let me see how this looks. Okay, let's try this out. No, I'm just gonna have you not looking at so much at the hood.
Get you guys a good spot here.
Yeah. All right. Hi, everyone. We're off. It's only Mom and Pop today.
Josh had an event and
Mars wanted to sleep in a little bit. We didn't get home till 9 o'clock this morning from a paranormal investigation we did last night. Is it now off again?
Yeah, it's showing offline again.
The weather here is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. It is 71 degrees, clear skies, and beautiful leaves. The foliage. Dreambird's stuck in traffic. Rochelle is on. How's everyone else today? How's your weather where you are?
Right.
So it's a busy weekend here. We had the paranormal investigation last night. We got home at 9 this morning. Got up at noon to get ready to come out to show you guys some of the leaves up here where we live, up in the Laurel Highlands. And then do this today. We might be doing some aurora looking tonight. And tomorrow, they just changed the forecast for here. We were only going to be a marginal risk, and now we're up to a slight risk. So we'll be doing some storm chasing tomorrow too.
Yes, we will. It went from
Emily's on.
That went from being questionable to that's almost a guarantee. I guarantee it.
Melinda stayed on till 3 a.m. watching the paranormal stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Was it after 3 a.m. that we got another disembodied voice?
Yes.
Actually, I shared the live. I did a clip of the live I sent to you. Did you get it?
I did.
We got to check the good camera in that for that stuff.
Yes.
We got real lucky, I think, this time because we had 2 handheld cameras, the live camera, a DVR system camera, and Dustin had his voice recorder and his live going. How many pieces of equipment is that? Holy
June
cow.
Burt said, storm chasing, I'll definitely watch for that. Well, this is all weather stuff, too. Fall foliage. Yeah, believe that. We shared that link everywhere, too, for the investigation last night. We were down at the Ross House in Blair, Ohio.
I don't know, Mama. Still awful green in this area. We might need to go up over.
Maybe. And when we were up in our spot, it was beautiful. I think it's just so bright and sunny, you can't tell.
Yeah, that's one thing that is literally the truth is fall foliage is much better viewed
On a cloudy day. Right after the rain.
Yeah, especially right after the rain. Makes
So,
all the leaves shiny.
yeah.
It enhances them. But yeah, anybody that was watching on our paranormal stuff last night, we so appreciate y'all.
74 degrees and beautiful in central Wisconsin. Well, it's even warmer there. Oh, no.
Yeah,
It just said it's 78 now. 78, and we're in the mountains here. We're on the Chestnut Ridge of the Appalachians. We're going to get to some leaves today. Hopefully you can tell how pretty they are. Upper Michigan and chilly. 65 and very windy in Upper Michigan.
Getting some wind coming across the lake up there, I bet you.
You know, it's funny how our bodies try to like adjust and acclimate to that, because, you know, if it was just kind of winter, you'd say 65 degrees, windy, and it's gorgeous out.
Yep.
But once you just go through a rough, hot summer, then you're like, oh my God, it's 65 and it's so chilly. I know that's how I am. Like at work the other night, I put my sweatshirt on and it was like 62. But if it was just coming out of the winter, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm taking my sweatshirt off. It's a beautiful night. Under red flag warning till tomorrow evening for fire danger. Yeah, that's that time of year too. Chris knows all well about that, being a fire warden.
I have to say that that's where Helene helped our area out, because we were under and we still are under a pretty severe drought, but I think Helene, what we got of Helene was just a steady rain for like 3 days. So it got everything so good. As you can see, our grass is green again. The grass was so brown a couple weeks ago.
85 degrees in Illinois.
Oh wow. That's what's going to bring out weather tomorrow, that hot weather.
Yep, so they increased the storms to a slight risk tomorrow for here. So it'll be a local chase. I had 5 brush fires here yesterday, and one was 5 miles from me.
Oh wow, where's that at?
She's in UP.
Yep, in the UP.
Yep, that was Melinda.
I think maybe we picked a bad way to go, but
Hi,
not as pretty
Brian.
as I thought it was going to be either. This is still pretty green.
It looks pretty on the camera. It's bringing out the colors, yeah. Everything in this area is just starting to change, but we're going to head over towards Somerset County, where it is at peak right now.
Yeah, what's your thoughts at the top? Should we go towards Ohio Powell, or should we just keep on going up into Somerset? Because if we go to Ohio Powell, then, well, we can go up over to Confluence then, and then up over Mount Davis.
Let's look as we go up Jim Mountain Road what that looks like.
Okay. We don't have a set route today. We're just kind of going with the flow.
If nothing else, this is a beautiful ride. We take it every fall. I think Laurel Hill's still going to be good.
I mean, it is in Somerset.
Yeah.
It's on the plateau.
That sun is out bright today.
Yep. Somerset County is on what they call a high plateau between the Laurel Highlands and the Allegheny Front. So I think we've talked about that before. Like the Chestnut Ridge, the Western Ridge that you climb up and over, and then there's the Laurel Ridge is the next highest ridge. Two mountains on this end of the world, and then basically this high plateau up in Somerset. It's up, everything in the county basically is like around 2,000 feet or higher, which is high for here. And then hit the Allegheny Front, and that's like on the eastern side. You drop back down to some lower elevations.
Hi, Jerry. Brian said wherever you guys go is great with me.
Sweet.
Yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenic ride through the Laurel Highlands, southwestern Pennsylvania. It's beautiful here. That is one thing I can say that I love about this state. There's not too much house, but I do love the area we live in for beauty. It is beautiful here, even in the winter. I hate winter, my least favorite season, but it is beautiful when we get the big snowfalls, because we have a lot of the, hence the name Laurel Highlands. We have a lot of laurel brush, and
which is actually what we've been driving through.
And so that evergreen with all that snow on it is gorgeous in the winter. We do have a lot of like pine, so that's pretty too. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love going for the big blizzards. When we do chasing in the winter, like the thunder snow and stuff is really cool. But I'm good to go chase it and come somewhere where it's
there's not 9 feet of snow.
Yeah.
We apologize for this light. There's a bridge replacement going on here, so it's a really odd. It's in an odd spot too, because there's an intersection on both ends of the bridge that they have to have the lights for, and then the traffic on the road going straight ahead and everything. So, and I think it's just on a timer cycle, and it's a fairly long construction area too, so it's gotta wait, you know, like, all right, lets the 4 cars go, but then you gotta wait the minute it takes them to traverse it. So it's getting there though. Should have this done by the deepest of winter. I'll tell you what, that was tight though.
Yeah. All right, we're climbing a big mountain.
Let's see if the color gets more as we go up higher. This will be all uphill from here.
Hi, Mary J. Welcome in. It is the world's longest light, Jerry. Ugh. How about all the poor folk down in North Carolina and eastern Tennessee, even Georgia, parts of Virginia?
Helene wreaked some havoc.
Yeah.
You guys obviously watched Josh, and they had some issues with travel and everything. I think a lot of the chasers had some issues, and we talked about this a little bit at length. A lot of the chasers that are out there nowadays, they're young. Like, none of them were around for any other storm that was this on this scale.
Is that on? Blaine said the stream is spotty.
Really?
Yeah.
It should be. We were in a bad. I mean, this is definitely not the greatest areas.
I think that boost would help it. Let's see here. trying to adjust the camera here a little bit, guys.
It should be doing a lot better now. But anyhow, I was saying.
Ray said YouTube knocked him off live.
Yeah, not good. But yeah, I think that this hurricane caught a lot of the chasers off guard because they, like I said, they weren't. Most of the guys that are doing it in their 20s and that they weren't around for anything of this scale. So I even will admit we were not quite as prepared and didn't prepare Josh as well as I'd have liked to have. So.
Clarion, PA's Autumn Leaf Festival was this week up there.
New text message from Cindy
leaves.
Roscoon.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure how Clarion County is. It's I know up around Potter and that they are definitely at peak right now. Yeah, I saw they're talking about that system in the Gulf turning into a hurricane. That's twice in 2 weeks. Yeah, the colors are getting better as we go higher.
Yeah.
But
New text message from Cindy Roscoon.
That was the one she's saying about the spirit.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah.
I could see that guy. So everybody's probably wondering what I'm talking about. Last night at the paranormal investigation, I had a really strange experience while I was doing Estes Method. I felt like something was sitting so close to me that I could, like, you know how someone sits down next to you on a bus or a train and you could, like, they're so close that they're almost touching you, like, but their, like, clothes are touching you and it's in your personal space and you're like, no. When it's like a stranger, I had that happen to me last night and it was creepy and I could see the guy. Like, I had a blindfold on so I can't see. I mean, he physically wasn't there. I could see in my mind what this guy looked like. It was so creepy. So the lady that owns the house that we investigate at for her,
Stop here real quick.
and she just messaged us and said that was the creepiest.
Just to see what it looks like and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't look that great.
Over here's better on the right.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'll show you guys.
Also figured out before we go. Do you want to go, you think, make the right and go out that way, or you want to go up over?
I don't know what to tell you there. I just know it said Somerset County. I don't.
Okay, let's do that then. All right, yeah, we keep
It is. It's so pretty here. Unfortunately, with the sun as bright as it is, you cannot see the vibrance of the colors so good. So
yeah,
we're gonna
kind of washes it out a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna keep looking here.
They're starting there on that side.
We're gonna go up into Somerset County when they're best color right now. I'm just getting our leaf reports from the DCNR. So,
which is the Department of Conservation and
Natural Resources.
Which is who I work for as a warden.
It looks like a lot of leaves up here are also already falling down.
Yeah.
This house here is beautiful.
I know, when they built that, I was jealous. But it's just a rental or something,
We just were on the Chestnut Ridge, now we're on the Laurel Ridge. These are both in the Appalachian mountain system.
We have a trail here. That's what this park right here we're going through now.
Glitchy.
Oh no, sorry. That's the only problem with being up in this area. The service might be a little sketch.
It should clear up here in a little bit, guys.
I think it will some when we break out of this. Get open on this side a little more.
Well, the booster's not doing a very good job.
Seemed like it did the other times.
Hi, Harlan.
I didn't remember what I was going to start saying back there. Oh, the park we were going through, I was going to say, is like, our area is kind of a long trail. It's called the Laurel Highlands hiking trail, and it's 80 miles long. 80.
They are asking too much, maybe. Nobody has money right now.
I feel like somebody did buy it and then probably couldn't do with it what they wanted. Who knows?
Oh my gosh, is this stream bad? I don't know what's up with it. It's clearing up a little bit. Yeah, it looks a little bit better.
Sorry, guys. We gotta get down in the valley here by the covered bridges too. Oh, look at all the
Goats!
And a pony. Mini horse.
Mini pony.
I'm trying to think of where all the bestest places to go would be.
Laurel. They're definitely not as vibrant as years past.
No, we were afraid of that with the
Yeah,
drought.
with the drought.
Maybe up north would have been the place to go.
Holy crap, buddy.
Right.
Dude is tearing through that field on a quad.
I remember Laurel Hill has sketch service too.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. I definitely want to get some pictures and stuff again. Oh, the colors are getting better up here once we crossed over that mountain. Huh.
Looks like it. Not sure if service will get sketched down here too.
Yeah, probably.
In this
It
valley.
is so pixelated. I can't. We try everything with this stream. Got this boost, and it's like.
Guess we need some Starlink now.
We're good. How are you, Ghosty? Must be a wedding. That would be a beautiful view for a reception. Sketch down, guys. Go down a little bit of. Oh, look at that.
Oh, jeez. That's horrible.
Yeah, it's almost like we don't even have car accident.
Isn't it good? Where Melinda lives or where Mom lives?
Where Mom lives. Yeah, true that, Aaron. We were just down in Washington, down through Washington County last night, and they are starting to get a little bit of color. But yeah, I was in Pittsburgh 3 days ago, and it was still pretty green down there. Get the cooler nights up here, and that's helped change the leaves faster. So there you go, guys. That's a view.
Hopefully the signal's a little better too.
Oh, Melinda's mom lives 14 miles south of her.
Okay. And has watched us.
Yes.
It's pretty down in there.
Oh, yeah. That sky is gorgeous. Not a cloud to be seen. But tomorrow that's going to change. We'll be out chasing. They increased it to a slight risk. Talking about possible large hail, damaging winds, and even a few tornadoes possible.
But you know what, Josh?
I was starting to... Well,
Josh should get on the horn and see if like Mike push carriage.
I told him that we talked to you about that. I talked to you about that already.
You talked to me about it?
Yes. See how much you pay attention
When
to?
did you talk to me about that?
The other day, I said that one guy wants to go with him because he had nothing to do and didn't want to sit at home.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, well, call Mikey too and see if he wants to go with you.
Yeah.
But I can't even call him because his phone is dead.
Mars will be with us.
So I was starting to lose all hope on Friday when the day 3 came out because it was saying just a general thunderstorm risk. And they've been talking about the storms here for a couple days, about a week almost. And I was all excited, and then I saw general thunder. I'm like, general thunderstorms? I'm probably not even worth going out. And then they increased it to a marginal, and now a sleep. So I'm pretty excited.
Definitely a little better now.
Jerry said, oh, Chris, you're embarrassing us men.
Dementia is real. She might have talked to me about it. Not
I did.
When you did say about the checking with people, I kind of remember it now. Maybe that's why I even mentioned it. It was in the back of my head that you told me that.
Oh, the stream cleared up real nice now, but
Until we get down in this
till
valley.
we go into this valley and into the trees.
That shouldn't be too bad. 'Cause until we pop up right into Centerville.
Yeah, the ridges are beautiful up here. And like I said, winter is my least favorite season, but up here it's gorgeous. with all the laurel and mountain laurel bushes. Ghosty said, "Are you having senior moments,
I am.
Papa B?" Like I said, even if the colors aren't as vibrant today because the sun is so bright it washes out the colors, it's still a beautiful ride. We'll take you along with us.
I think there's red ones up there.
We're both pretty tired, but this is kind of relaxing. I'd rather do this than be sitting at home all day.
Well, especially on a day it's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
like get out, get some air, and enjoy.
And we've chased in this area. Actually, our last bigger chase
Yes.
at home, we ended here, kind of, in this town we're coming into. We had, I'll tell you what, we had some awesome lightning and shelf cloud and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Really sketchy service though.
Kind of hoping this boost helps with all of it.
That should have helped that. That would have helped that day, and I think it is helping today. I think we've gone through some areas we wouldn't have any service, so we have a little bit.
Do we want to try to go over to Laurel Hill and Cooser first?
First, or
I don't
it's
know.
up to you. I could have turned back yonder. We'll go this way.
I don't know, like in Somerset, where else to go for the leaves.
I was thinking go out, like just out of town, east or north, like up kind of towards what you call it.
If you want to, that's fine. We can turn around. I didn't know what your plan was. We can go back. We can stop in Somerset and get coffee.
Now we want to go back. Remember, there's Starbucks there. Nope. You said to get to these first. I don't know about Cooser. That would be kind of really backtracking. At least
Okay.
Laurel Hill, we can kind of go across and then go back towards Somerset. Like kind of
Yes.
zigzag.
Melinda, Somerset is where the 9/11 memorial is, correct?
Yes.
It is up in, oh my God,
Shanks.
Shanksville.
I was trying to think that when we turned. That was the way I was kind of going to go.
Oh,
Was out towards
then turn
Shanksville
around.
and stuff. I mean, we could even do that. We could take them for a ride into, and show them like where the memorial is. I don't know if there's anywhere you can really see it.
I don't think. I think you
The way
have to
they-
go in through.
Yeah, the way they designed it. Like you can see the building and everything, but you can't see the actual site because it sits down in a valley below the memorial building. But that could be. We could take you guys out that way. I'm sure the leaves are pretty up that way too. Up towards Route 30. So that is one thing that Somerset County is very well known for. Just seeing that sign back or two is its maple syrup. I think it's the #1 producer in Pennsylvania of maple syrup. Real maple syrup. There's a whole lot of maple trees here. Pretty through here.
It is.
If we hadn't eaten already, Mom would probably want to stop at her pizza place too.
No.
Although if we hang out up here and then start to head home to get Mars for do Aurora, we can always stop there and grab one on the way back for us to munch on while we're Aurora chasing. Which that may be a thing tonight too, guys. We may be doing some Aurora chasing again.
I don't know
Although
what's
the Aurora's
reflecting.
been under performing the last couple of nights, huh? Look at the Longhorns.
Oh, wow. Look, that one's like screaming at cars. He's like, "Ah."
It must be time to move fields. He's yelling across the road. Hey!
Moving the camera again a little bit, guys. So there's a little bit of a reflection off the windshield, but
That one, he was loud.
yeah.
Only went by. He seemed to be the biggest one, too. This one.
Thank you, Mia Mom. Thank you for the basic membership. You're awesome.
Yeah, guys, the memberships, if they keep those, they're not. We didn't make them expensive, but those help so much. Just some of the costs of everything, and we really, really appreciate your support. And we need to work harder on members only material.
We're trying to work on some things. It's been like one thing after the other trying to get stuff.
Yeah. We also just need some downtime to do it.
Lean us if anyone else is having streaming issues. Ours is crystal clear right now. I'm watching on my cell phone, and it looks crystal clear.
Yeah,
Once in a while, we'll get some glitching and pixelation.
Which I will warn is probably going to happen when we start down this next hill for a little bit.
Yeah, but that stuff is all...
Hopefully it's not bad going through the park. If it is, we'll find somewhere else. We'll head.
But this is all rural, very rural area, so the cell phone service is not great out here. And EM Cat said, "Hey Josh, shotgun mods in chat." It's actually only Mom and Dad today, Mom and Papa.
Yep. We understand when you call me Josh, though, because we sound the same.
Josh is at an event today, and Mars is sleeping.
Mars can't roll with the big dogs.
No, we were out on a paranormal investigation, and we didn't get home till 9 a.m. this morning. We slept till noon and got up to come do this. So
which is kind of nice, though.
Yeah.
Connie and I aren't exactly upset with it.
No.
We need some Mom and Dad time.
We don't get many date nights anymore since Mars moved back home and Josh never left.
Right.
They always want to go with us storm chasing and to do everything. So I guess that's not a bad thing. Our kids are adults and they still want to hang out with Mom and Dad. Must be doing something kind of right.
Yeah. See. One of Connie's favorite ride every fall going through here. So
Why it's surprising, Jake. He said, "What y'all had?" And tomorrow's storm chasing. We're on slight risk now. Jerry, thank you. Jerry got a membership.
oh, awesome! Thank you so much. Those are so helpful. We always joke about it. We said if every subscriber that we had got even a basic membership, we probably could do this full time.
Looks pretty. It's in and out. Service is like kind of in and out. I'm just gonna have to. Although I don't want to follow this dude the whole time. Kind of want to.
Oh yeah, how about I'll go down real quick down
to the lake.
Yeah.
This time of year in the Laurel Highlands.
It was worth going down to the lake. The grade across there does it. Is it better that I'm backed off of him?
Yeah. Anyways, I was telling you guys.
Yeah, look, the lake is not that colorful.
This time of year, it's leaf peeping season. We've even seen a few chasers that are from like Oklahoma up here staying for the Probably to leaf peep.
This is where they talk about coming to watch the sky.
Okay.
These parking lots right here. Because look how big and open.
Yeah, but you don't have a view of the horizon. It's more for star.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no, I wouldn't come here to look for aurora unless it's covering the whole sky. That place that the page told us about, that's epic.
Now, this park that we're driving through, Laurel State Park, is usually gorgeous this time of year. So let's take a look. But as of right this second, it doesn't look
I don't know
too
if it's
promising yet.
Too early or the drought kill it this year.
Yeah, with the color, the vibrancy. But once you get down in these leaves, the service might get sketchy, but this is actually where it gets really pretty.
This is usually a lot prettier through here.
Come on. Sketchy service. I thought that rain we got the last week would have helped this a little bit.
Yeah, too late. Most of these trees are already shutting down there.
It's so
pixelated.
Yeah, you can't even see it.
I could stop every once in a while if we see something pretty.
We got a vehicle behind us too, though.
Yeah, like here.
Look, all the leaves are down
already there.
Oh, so sad.
We'll find something. I'm not even a track user for sure then. Yeah, I'm thinking I might try back more towards the Allegheny front side. Like not go the whole way over it, but on the west, the trees and the signal.
Yeah.
The trees and the signal.
Yeah, I thought maybe that boost would do something, but it's not. The leaves are... We're gonna get you guys to a better area. This is sad to me. It's heartbreaking. This is my favorite place to come in the fall. And it's like a lot of them down, or they're not turned yet. There's like no in between.
Stop.
It's up to you.
You're good?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I say that.
Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go from green to on the ground.
Right.
Well, we talked about that, how in August they were already dropping leaves. Going into survival mode. Yeah, hurry, everybody. I'm trying to think where may be better.
Up over the mountain probably then.
You want your Starbucks?
I won't argue.
Alright guys, we're gonna go in towards Somerset, get Mama a Starbucks, and then we'll eyeball from there.
Yes. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say kind of get an idea which way looks a little prettier.
That was a Jeep Gladiator that went by. Yes, Jerry.
Oh, that tree was pretty. There
I
you
mean,
go.
it's very, very spotty because a lot of the leaves are down.
Yeah.
We'll get you somewhere.
Yeah,
Promise.
I think the drought definitely did its damage. That's why I was wondering if up north wouldn't have been better with.
Thank you, Diane. Said, many thanks for this. Greener fall colors, still stunning. The day is absolutely beautiful, though. I can't complain. I shouldn't complain, but
Yeah.
just wanted to get you guys some of southwestern PA's beautiful fall colors, because it is gorgeous when you have a good pier. If you go on to my our PA Storm Trackers Instagram, I have some of the video and pictures from last year's fall. It was amazing. That's all I can say.
We did a leaf peeping day on here on this channel, and I think we did one on
We did.
Adventures
Yeah, you
too.
can go back and look at the live from last year. A little sketchy and spotty at times, but it was a beautiful day and the colors were amazing.
Would be possibly good. Just trying to look at the back side of the.
I don't think they had as much of a drought if you go a little further east too.
And they do all this. They fancied the road up here.
Jamie said it's sunny in Hagerstown.
How's your colors in Hagerstown? Is this like South Mountain? Getting any color to it yet?
Hi, Grifter. Blue sky background sets it nicely.
We're so glad the family's here.
And no matter what, if we see all the beautiful colors of fall or not, it is a gorgeous scenic ride up
Super
there.
popular places.
Oh, the wineries. Yeah,
that place was bad. They must have an event or something.
That's called Glades Pike Winery. There are quite a few wineries up in southwestern PA too, this area. Beautiful day for that too.
I'm sure a lot of them are having events and things. And talk about a nice day for an October.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this hasn't even got the final coat on it yet, it looks like. There's that little market back here.
I just was messaging with Coffee. Everyone, she's not going to be on today. She's not feeling very well, so she's going to be resting. So we are sending some prayers out for her. Diana said the light reflecting through the trees make them look like they are lit from within. That's very poetic.
Yeah, it is. Oh, big old hawker.
Hawker?
I was meant to say like hawk or something. Like I just stopped at hawker. Sorry.
No, it's just I'm very, very chilled today. MCAT said, "Hey Mama B, I see that you're a paramedic for 32 years. Geez, I was a firefighter EMT for 13 and can't imagine being a medic for 32. Tip of the helmet to you and thanks for your service."
Well, thank
Thank you, MCAT, and thank you for yours.
That's awesome.
I mean, believe me, I am ready to retire. My body says so.
You know what? I've never done this. I'm just going to.
4 shoulder surgeries and 1 knee surgery later. What is this guy doing?
Yeah, why did he do that?
I don't know.
And he's still
That was a little crazy.
Yeah.
But I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Chris is also a paramedic. He's been a paramedic for 34 years. So we're
That'll be 34 this
first responder family. He's also assistant fire chief at their fire department, where Josh is also a firefighter. Hunter used to be in the fire department, but not now. And yeah, that's Chris is also a fire warden, DCNR fire warden for Wildland. But yep, first responder blood in our family, I guess. Mars wants nothing to do with it. She's like, no, I hear your horror stories. I'm good.
But the weird, none of us had anybody like generation before us.
Nope.
My dad had an interest in it. How about your dad? Like, what did you said it was in school, wasn't it? You took the...
Yeah, I took a class. It was the first year that my high school put on a class called public safety. That you got to get out of school 3 days a week.
And that was the draw.
Half a day. And as a senior, you're like, heck yeah, I'll go to that. Because I was in like AP classes. Well, this is pretty. Guys, yeah, squirrel moment, sorry. But I was all about leaving class because I was like in the advanced classes and AP classes. So I had all my credits already, so I was just kind of trying to get it done. And I thought this class would be cool. And it involved law enforcement, emergency medical services, and firefighting. And we got a lot of training.
Sure.
Yep. And that's where I decided to do what I do now. No. So, a paramedic, we can not only push, there's EMTs in our state now can actually push some medication. Well, it's not like through an IV, but they can give like IM, which is intermuscular epi now, or I mean not IM, but sub-Q epi. They can give albuterol. They can help with people's
nitro
and aspirin, things like that. But we push meds. We can intubate people, which is an advanced airway where they put the tube down into their lungs. We also can do emergency crikes on patients.
Surgical airway.
Yeah, it's a surgical airway. And we can decompress someone's lung if they are like in a bad traumatic incident and their lung is collapsed. We can put a needle into their lung so that it reinflates. There's a lot of things we can
interpret the cardiac monitor.
Cardiac monitoring. We can do 12 leads and interpret them, and give certain medications based on that.
Having a heart attack.
Yeah. So
I don't know what the question was, but yeah, because we have
the difference between an EMT and a paramedic.
And we have a third level now in Pennsylvania, which is
advanced EMT. They can actually start IVs like we can.
Give some meds. Like half the med list.
But they cannot interpret the cardiac monitor.
Yeah.
They can do a 12 lead, but they have to send it to the doctor in the emergency room to interpret for them.
But then they can treat, if he tells them to, they can treat for heart attack and things.
Chubbs is on.
Awesome, Chubbs.
Chubbs. How are you feeling, Chubbs?
I can't remember. Is there any other surgeries, Chubbs, or was this going to be the last one? I remember they talked about, you definitely know you had the 2, and they were talking about possibly more.
City's feeling pretty good. That's good.
Hopefully that's it for surgeries. Surgeries can be rough.
Rochelle said we had levels like that in New York when I was an EMT.
Yeah, it's newer to Pennsylvania, but a lot of states have had the 3rd level for a while.
Everything described about a paramedic EMT is the same here in New York. EMTs can administer 6 drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, our EMTs can give a few drugs too.
But that's very new.
Yeah, that's new to Pennsylvania. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, so you have to start out as an EMT. And that's in any state. You can't just go straight to paramedic. You have to start as an EMT. And I used to be a preceptor. Chris still is, but I wanted, what are you doing here, dude?
Yeah, there's 2 lanes for that reason, everybody, so you can be...
But, yeah, I was done doing the education part. Just had some bad experiences with some of the students, but I have a brand new EMT. She just came out of class in May and started working for us. I just got her as a partner 2 months ago, and I love her. She is fantastic. She is like willing to learn. She is good at taking direction. She is, she thinks good on her feet.
Yeah.
I don't have to sit there and tell her every single thing to do, and that's what I like in a new partner. She's very trainable, I'll say that. She's a good girl. She was brought up the
With
right
a good
way.
work ethic
Yeah.
and things like that.
So, but for a long time, that's always how it was when I was a preceptor. We had really good people that wanted to learn, and then it was like the younger generation and they can't take direction. They can't, I've never been one that like orders or bosses people around, but you even say, hey, can you do this for me? And they look at you like you have 12 eyes. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, what? I'm supposed to be teaching you.
That's your job.
Yeah, and it's just, so I was done with that, but I love my partner now. She's only 22. She's the same age as Mars. She came out with us last night on our paranormal investigation. She was a little reluctant because I don't think she was like real keen on ghosts. She was a little nervous and scared, but she did so well.
Yeah.
And it shows like that's how she is as an EMT. She like learns quickly and has no problem jumping in to help with whatever needs to be done. She's a great kid. But yeah, I think I'm to the point in life, and I know Chris is too, where we just want to be done with
healthcare.
Yeah, with healthcare. It has changed so much over the years. It's definitely not the same. What the heck was going on?
He was taking pictures.
Doing a photo shoot in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It looked like he had somebody watching his back, though. Remember we did that though, and down there in Kentucky with that beautiful hot candy sunset that evening.
Yeah.
I'm like laying on the street.
Yeah, same.
Taking you are too.
But yeah, this is kind of what we want to do full time. We want to chase. We just can't do it. And Josh he was starting to really get into chasing a lot more and almost full time, but financially can't do it. We just we're not big enough yet, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you have to have more.
Yeah,
we're getting there, guys.
But he did get a
sharing
job.
Us, that helps us a lot, getting us out sharing.
He got a full-time job already. He starts in 2 weeks though, but he's going to be working for like the public transportation for our county, which is a really good paying job in county benefits. So
Unfortunately for the chasing side of it, is you might not see the big long chases, like if things are too far away again. We'll be back for a while, like to what we were doing, where it has to be on our days off and within a couple days, within a 1-day drive, like.
Yeah, because unfortunately, just
backed upon kind of the Mississippi River probably being about our limit.
Can't afford it as a storm chaser, but
we'll still do our chasecation stuff.
Are we going in?
I am going in.
Okay.
The not stopping at the restroom was probably a bad idea. So,
okay.
But if you're fine, you want to stay and talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out for a second. Can you get my drink?
Yeah. What do you want?
I actually want a hot one.
Peppermint mocha.
Jerry said, got a Trump parade coming through his town. Lots of horns blasting. That's where Josh is today. He is at a Trump event. But
all right, Connie will keep talking to you guys. I'm gonna put your window down. You can watch your chat.
Yeah, that's fine.
You want a peppermint mocha?
Yes,
okay.
Hot, please.
Okay.
I'm like, although I would love something cold too.
You want one of each? I mean,
maybe just.
I was gonna say that doesn't make any sense.
But if we're going out later, I can get a hot one. If you could just get me a Mango
yeah,
Dragon
you
Fruit.
Heat back up.
Yeah.
All right. And we can always get one then too, so it's fresh. It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll get one late, the hot one later.
Okay. What do you want then?
Trento Mango Dragon Fruit.
All right. I'll be back in a couple.
Okay. Still here, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Chris's radio just came off blast. Ooh, breakfast for dinner sounds good. Yeah, that was heavy metal music. That was some Disturbed. Chris will be right back out, and I'm gonna run into the restroom. Stir fry sounds good too. Oh, I love some good stir fry. Enough about food. All right, Chris is coming back. I'm gonna run into the restroom. Why'd you only get a little one? Do you need a hand? I asked if you needed a hand.
That?
Did you need a hand?
Nah, here. You always have a straw, right?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, guys. Got Connie her Starbucks. But yeah, if you guys sorry that you're staring at a store again. We're good at that here, unfortunately. I apologize for that. But we'll get you back out on the road here. I think I'm going to head up towards the Flight 93 Memorial a little bit and look at the trees on the way. You guys will get to see some, it's a pretty area through here. I'm trying to look and see. Yeah, we'd be able to show you a good bit of the memorial, I think. I'm trying to look. So, the Flight 93 Memorial. I'm just checking the chat. I know, guys, I keep breaking up my talk here. I'm not doing very good, am I? Staring at Starbucks is okay, believe. Thank you, MCAT. Hi, Jerry. I'm doing okay today. But anyhow, so the Flight 93 Memorial, I'm just going to tell my little story about it and everything. Right after it happened, we actually, when 9/11 happened, we were at my cousin's house in Ocean City, Maryland, and we were preparing. We were getting up, getting our showers and stuff to make the drive home, and that was made difficult because they closed a lot of the bridges and stuff down, and So we had to actually drive from Ocean City, Maryland, up through Delaware, and then come across the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And it just, what a surreal day, because like the Turnpike was just loaded with government vehicles and just weird and stuff. But then when we heard that, you know, something happened real close to home, so for us to the Flight 93 Memorial is less than an hour drive for us. Our ambulance service actually got put on standby for it, but was not needed, obviously, because there was, you know, no survivors and everything. So we I started coming up to the area very soon after. Like once they did the investigation and they cleared the area, and I don't know if you guys, anybody paid attention where they had the temporary memorial up there. It was an old strip mine where the plane went down. There was like one of the old pads where the equipment would park was there. So they turned that basically into a parking lot for visitors, and they put a piece of chain link fence up, and people would like leave like things, you know, little memorials and stuff to the people, and they collected that for years, all the stuff, and I guess they have it all like cataloged in a museum and stuff, and a lot of it now they have at the visitor center, and I guess they rotate it, like the curators will rotate it through the visitor center, different things and stuff. But it was really crazy. Like I wish they would have kept a little bit of that as part of the new memorial instead of completely redesigning and changing the landscape there as much as they did, because I think that was something that was super like dear to the people that were local and would come up there. And I wish they kind of would have memorialized that little parking area with the fence and stuff, because that was something special. Like volunteers like kind of manned it and stuff. Like it turned into a memorial like right away, you know, that was volunteer and everything. So but maybe we'll take you up and kind of show you around a little bit while looking at the leaves and stuff, because obviously that's an area that should be pretty right now. So maybe we'll do that, kind of give you, if nobody's ever been there before. If you're ever in the area, it's a place worth stopping at, though. Talk about some place that has a different feeling. So I'm sorry I haven't been following the chat much, guys.
He's slacking.
Yeah, Belina, we're at Starbucks in Somerset, Pennsylvania.
All right, let's hit that road.
Fearless says, does anybody sleep anymore? Because we're all here, right?
Yeah, we didn't get home till 9 a.m. and then we were up at noon.
Ghost, you want to know how many batteries we went through last night? I don't know. We kept recharging them all the time, and I like I say, I'm on the fence about it. If what all the problem was there, Ghosty, was like the batteries. I can't. I gotta look. I'm gonna have to go to look at one of the professional photographic shops or something and see about getting, like, if they have good batteries. But a lot of these cameras and stuff nowadays, they basically like hand over the designs to the generic batteries, and they're such trash. Like the ones I have are just some were working great, some wouldn't work. So I don't know. We'll see. We went through a ton though. Like
just keep charging them.
Oh yeah, I had 3 on recharge all the time, and we were just blasting through them.
But a lot of it, I think, like, I don't know. The vibe there last night was something was trying to take the energy from the batteries, but I don't know.
You know what it was? It's because the Aurora failed. They didn't have the energy they needed. It was true, though. The minute we added the plasma ball to the room, that's when things really started to ramp up, too. I think we need to do that every time. You know what? Think about it too with Madison, same thing. Where we had the plasma ball nights where we had the most activity.
Yep.
So I think we need to pick whatever we think the best place is and put the plasma ball at the beginning of the investigation. Just let it run all night.
These were the batteries for the cameras, like the good big block batteries that go with like the video cameras and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
our cameras. Both our cameras are Sony's, and they use the same battery.
Although
we did find out that they were a little different. The ones from the old camera that came with it that we had, Connie, did not fit in the new camera, so we couldn't use those ones. But the new ones we could use in the old camera.
Okay.
Like there was a little tab on that was like bigger that doesn't fit. The new camera didn't have a big enough hole for the old battery.
It wasn't just those batteries, because I had to change batteries in our...
Oh, like the regular alkalines. Well,
so,
maybe it was something then. Maybe it wasn't just crappy batteries.
Ghosty said, I wanted to make a poem last night called Ode to Haunted Batteries.
I saw where you wrote that, Ghosty. I did see that.
Rochelle said, I'll add that to my list to visit when I come up in July.
I was talking about Flight 93 Memorial.
Oh, you're coming up in July for the meet and greet? I will be so excited if you come in July for the meet and greet.
Yep, absolutely.
Anybody else in chat that doesn't know, we are doing another meet and greet, but it's not going to be at a drive-in theater. It's going to be at East Huntington Volunteer Fire Department, and all the proceeds benefit the fire department. It's free to the public and community. We're going to have a bunch of chasers. We have a lot of big names that are interested. I'm not going to give those names out yet because they're not 100%. It's dependent on, weather. But July's kind of a quiet season for weather, so that's why Josh picked that. But we're going to host that with the fire department. But there are some bigger names that are interested. And we're going to have a Chinese raffle. Yeah.
I said we'll go up through the memorial. I mean, because the leaves should be nice too. But
okay,
it's closing at 5, but you can ride the whole way around it, so I'll be able to see it and stuff.
Yeah, there's we're gonna have a Chinese basket raffle. So when the chasers come, they're gonna bring some of their merch in a basket. So like you can buy tickets to win a basket, and like all the proceeds go to the fire department. The fire department is also going to be selling food. I don't know the menu yet, but they're talking about getting the big grill out, making burgers on the grill, and
hot sausage they mentioned.
Yeah, stuff like that. But some other fun things at that. Nothing's set in stone yet because it's so far out, but we're talking about giving out plaques to some of the chasers, something fun, but the public can vote on different things for the chasers. And I don't know, some cool things. Try to have fun. But they'll have tables set up where, they'll show some of their content or talk about weather safety, or you just go up and meet them. They'll have their cars, things like that. Anything to eat that will be with gluten-free. I'm not sure what their menu's going to be. If they have I don't know. Because everything anymore you can cross-contaminate with gluten, and it's kind of sad, but...
Yeah, that I can't guarantee. Just, I don't know. I don't know what all they'll... And I mean, if you're talking, it has to be no cross-contamination. I doubt that. I mean, I have no idea what they're planning for a menu, though. And I apologize for that if they don't.
Hey, Doc.
The Doc. Is this Iconic Doc or Epic Doc? Epic Doc's already on, right? Yes. Iconic Doc has just joined.
Yes. Rochelle said she's planning on coming, looking at hotels today. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. I can't even tell you how excited I am about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess Josh reached out to some radar apps. My Weather Radar. Yeah, they're sending someone as a representative to set up a table. And Mars came up with a good idea. Once we get the list of confirmed chasers that are coming, we're gonna reach out to a few of them and have like a panel of question and answer, where they can maybe sit under the pavilion for a little bit, and people can come under and, do a Q&A. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Kind of like what your brother did. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, with chasers.
But maybe as a group, like just have a panel.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Instead of individuals speaking,
Yeah.
just have a panel of a certain few, depending on who comes.
Right. That's why I
that'd
said
be
I'll
cool.
wait till we get the list of chasers.
Kind of like a town hall kind of
Yeah.
forum. That's cool. I like that idea. I think it'll all work out. I think everybody's going to enjoy it. It's going to be a good time. Our biggest thing would be the weather. Let's hope the weather.
Christy said I would love to come and bring my twin. I'm trying to win the lotto.
Right.
I hear that.
Well, if we win the lotto, Ghosty, we'll bring you.
Yeah. Or every single one of our subscribers becomes a member. We'll fly you and Maddie in.
There's a goal. You want to see the Kiwi twins chase with us? Everybody has to become a member. We'll get them though. That's so funny. But we love you guys and thank you for the support. We really appreciate it. Like we always said, never expect it, because we know people are on budgets and stuff, but man, what do we do appreciate it when you do, because that helps make this all possible and helps us upgrade equipment, buy cool things. And I know one of the things that we were talking about before was we got to get a wish list out there, because if anybody, I know some people they'd rather give you something that you need.
We have the wish list set up. We just need to go get a post office box.
Is that okay? We can.
Yeah, because I need to put a post office
place
box.
to send it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Whoa, Chris Gray said I looked at flights from here to PA over $4,000. Jesus.
Wow.
That's craziness there.
Have you ever, just for fun, looked, Ghosty, like what would it cost for you to get here? I can't even imagine. If it's $4,000 from the UK.
All right, Doc, take care.
I wonder what it would cost to come from the other down under.
I think then that's one of the issues with the chasers. They would all have to drive you because of money. But
well, yeah,
they're all doing it, they drive all over the country as it is, but
right.
They're doing it for the,
To help out.
raise money for our fire department. I'll look and let you know another time.
That's fine. I'll even look sometime too if I get a chance. We're going to the Chaser Summit this year. So if anybody's going to the Chaser Summit, we will be there. We're just going to be there as guests. Don't have a table or anything, but we looked at flying, and it's way cheaper for us to drive.
Yeah, we took a couple days. We'll take a couple days off work. And,
it sucks that you lose 2 days for traveling.
Yeah.
But you know what? You almost do that even going to an airport anymore. By the time you get there and go through security, take your flight, you pretty much lose a day anyhow. So.
And it's in Missouri this year, so in the dead of winter, which makes me nervous. We're gonna hit some blizzard.
Is it on the Missouri side or the Kansas side? I can't remember. So it has the hotel. But yeah, I'm waiting for there to be a blizzard. One of them good old Kansas City blizzards. I think you're right. I think it's Missouri.
Park, Kansas.
Oh, no, it's
Overland Park, Kansas.
It is in the Kansas side.
Ugh.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the same place, but...
Live for winter fires thy soul, Connie.
Jared giving you a little...
Rochelle's driving up for the July event, 7-hour drive. That's like nothing to us anymore as chasers.
We
We're
talk
on-
about,
yeah.
about that all the time.
Like, we went last night, it was an hour and a half to get there, and people are like, oh my God, an hour and a half for the paranormal investigation, because we had to leave and drive home in the morning. And we're like, yeah, that's nothing.
Well, yeah, once
That
you
is
start
absolutely
chasing,
nothing. But yeah, 7 hours for most people's like, oh God, it's so far.
Yeah, we'll just tell you that if you get into storm chasing, travel distances become very relative anymore. Like, trips that used to be like, oh my God, I got to drive that whole way for my vacation is like, that's, you know, you go to the same place for a storm chase and drive back.
Oh my gosh, I must have hit the mute button when I did that, but sorry about that. That's a YouTube thing, I'm pretty sure, because we are at full service. We just came out of town, so.
That was weird. And it wouldn't let us reconnect.
Yeah, it would.
Lonnie had to
Yeah.
go back out of it and resume it. But some pretty colors here, guys. We've been Connie and I've been talking to nobody for a while. Well, you were there, you just couldn't hear us.
The colors are getting prettier up here.
Yeah, and I just smacked myself in the head. You know where we should have ran them by too, real quick, was
Where?
Q Creek. If we're gonna kind of like, that's kind
I
of.
don't know if everybody knows about Key Creek.
I bet a lot of people do. Shout out in the comments if you know about the Q Creek mine rescue, because that happened right near here too, and it was only what, a year after Flight 93?
No, it was before.
Before.
Let me look that up.
Yeah, we might still end up going past her because they've got to loop back that way.
Creek Mine Rescue Site. No, it was pretty close. No, it was after 9/11. You were right.
Was it in 2002?
Yes,
Was
July 24th to the 28th. Yes, that was when the 9 miners got rescued from the mine. Yep. That was right up in this area as well. We'll go back past it. Hi, Ashley May. Welcome in.
Yeah, if there's, honestly, guys, if there's anywhere in this area like that you've always wanted to kind of see that you may not ever get a chance to, let us know. We don't have a problem running you past.
Yeah. Even if
Thanks,
we
dude.
take a day and just put you on our Binks Adventures channel and do that kind of stuff. We're doing the leaf peeping because it's kind of weather related. I mean, we can still even do that stuff on the weather channel.
Yeah.
On our weather channel. Not the weather channel.
Yeah. We are not affiliated in any way with the Weather Channel.
Other than I've had a few
I was going to say.
pictures and videos on
Yeah.
the weather channel.
Yes, you have. if you guys are familiar, this is the iconic Route 30 that runs
Lincoln
the whole
Highway.
way across. Yeah. This used to have some of the coolest
roadside attractions.
Yeah. There's that one little covered bridge right there too.
Where?
You want to go past it real quick? It's the one, remember, that we also, the tank and the helicopter were right by.
Oh, yeah. That's so pretty there.
I'll take a quick spin over there, because it's right off the road here.
That's where we took my Jeep.
We got some cool pictures at this one.
I'm going to drive you really quick because it's right here, past a really cool covered bridge.
It's right there.
I've been there, but I bet Falling Water would make a great trip for the stream. We will. Are we going to go through Falling Water on our way home?
And we can't go to it, like, because they gate it. When it's
No.
closed.
I mean, just through Falling Water area.
We can try to. Should I show them the helicopter and the tank too?
Sure.
So everybody comes. You can see there's people doing it now. I'm just gonna make a quick loop right here. But yeah, they got this helicopter and a tank at this American Legion, and we came up, took pictures with them here not too long ago. And then Connie, we did a tour. Sorry, buddy. I see you back here. I'm just turning around. We did a tour of covered bridges one day with Connie's Jeep and took pictures in front of a whole bunch of them. And we were here and got pictures in front of the tank and the helicopter, the Huey. Pretty cool. Not too many American Legions have a Huey and a Sherman tank.
Hi, Jesse.
There's the cool covered bridge. Not in use anymore. But it's pretty because you can get your vehicle right up on it, right up near it, and get some cool pictures. So, just thought we'd show you that. This is the town of Stoystown, Pennsylvania. And these guys, this fire department was actually the first fire department on scene at Flight 93 because they have the easiest access. It wasn't technically their area that it was in, but they have, like, Route 30 pretty much goes right to it, so they had better road than Shanksville Fire Department. Much windier back roads, and it was kind of on the edge of their service area.
We were in Ocean City.
When you were in,
you were
I was telling them that when you were in the restroom, how our day went.
The sky looked just like this.
Yeah, it did.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly like this.
I'll never forget that. Oh my! Look at the building they're building to restore the record.
That's it.
This has to be one of the biggest junkyards around. I should have went up the old one. That's pretty up there.
These are starting to look prettier, guys.
You know where we could go for a ride through too would probably be Indian Lake.
Yeah.
That's like a nice I feel like it probably has service too.
Indian Lake or Treasure Lake?
Indian Lake. That's the big like place. Remember all the debris? A lot of the debris ended up there.
Oh.
We can stop real quick at the Tower of Voices.
Yeah.
I wonder if they ever got that to
What if
work.
Barry Smith's working today?
He doesn't anymore.
Oh.
Sore subject.
Huh. You'll have to tell me about that.
Yeah.
YouTube knocked Chris Gray off again. It just shut our live down. I had to resume, like, go back and
Yeah, we had full
resume it.
5G, and it knocked it off, and it wouldn't let us reconnect it.
Might be the Aurora, the geomagnetic storm.
That's what it is. But yeah, you can see how rural this was for this plane crash. I've always loved this area up here. It's always
Hi, Jesse.
very pretty and we appreciate you guys.
Oh, your girlfriend was in the chat earlier. Gotcha.
Oh, big motorcycle.
That was Ashley, right? Well, thank you for joining in. We're just checking out this beautiful scenery today on a gorgeous fall day in southwestern Pennsylvania. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh.
What?
We're busy. Apparently, it looks like kind of.
Busy what? No,
You know what?
Turning.
The memorial just closed, so this may be a lot of
Traffic?
It seems like there's a lot of traffic coming the other way.
Oh, I got you.
Look, there's a brewing company having an event. Everybody's doing their fall events. There's a lot of people there.
Shorties.
What?
That looks popular.
What is that place? Never said. Did you see that?
I did not.
It's called U.S. Post 9/11 Military Memorial or something. I wonder if it's for anybody that was like fought for aftermath 9/11.
Oh, so do you live out in eastern PA in New Jersey? I'm assuming.
Here's the entrance to the memorial, guys.
Let's take you for a ride real quick.
Yeah, it just closed. The visitor center just closed, so there'll be people coming out. But
We're going to take you up past the Tower of Voices.
I'll jump out and see if it's doing anything.
I don't want to make it
Too much of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not planning on stopping and stuff. But
So they built this as like a tribute, and it's very ginormous wind chimes. And the way the wind blows through this valley, it's supposed to reflect like the voices that
of the heroes.
Yes, that's it right there.
There's a good many people here.
Yeah, we'll just pull in, show you, and then we'll head back out to look at leaves.
The unfortunate part with this is when they designed it, it just didn't always work as build. Just wouldn't catch the wind right.
There you go.
But that's
Inside of that are big
wind
ginormous, wind chimes. We came up here in the winter and it was like very, I don't know.
Not very breezy today though. So I bet it's not dinging.
But yeah, it was very somber when we came up.
Yeah.
You can if it's windy.
I'm gonna step out and listen and see if it's doing anything. If it is, we'll maybe take them a little closer. It's not windy today at all.
Hi, Bridget. So this is at the Shanksville 9/11 Memorial. Flight 93 Memorial. Actually, that was Chris's car when he opened the door.
It is not.
It's not. No ringing.
It's not ringing today.
My name is Connie, and Chris is Papa Brinker.
Oh, we have somebody new.
Bridget.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us, Bridget. We'll take you down and show you the memorial itself. So this is just at the entrance to the memorial area. And
Tell you about our channel. We are the Pennsylvania Storm Trackers out of southwestern PA. We travel all over the country chasing storms and any type of weather. We're out leaf peeping today because that to us is part of,
part of
weather and science. And we're a family of storm chasers. So Chris and I, and then our son Josh usually chases on his own on this channel. Sometimes he'll take his grandmother with him, which is Chris's mom. And our daughter also chases with us. Her name is Mars. So we're a family of storm chasers, and we've been all over the country chasing.
And our big thing is we love to interact with our viewers, and that's kind of our thing. We like to talk to you and learn about you. And if you ask any of our guys on that are really our loyal guys, we know a lot about them.
Hi, the toast people.
But right now we are at the Flight 93 Memorial. It kind of was on our path, so we told everybody we'd take them for a quick ride through.
Everyone on our channel becomes like family to us, and we call everybody the Trackers Quackers.
Because a duck is our what do you call it? Mascot. Yeah.
Bridget said her dad was a storm chaser before he died.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I'm so sorry to hear about your dad.
Yeah. I'm sure you understand the passion for it too, then. We are part-time chasers, though. We're a family of first responders. Connie and I are paramedics. Our son's a firefighter, and that's what we do full-time and chase when we can.
Josh was doing a lot more chasing as of recent, but financially not able to sustain that. So he went back to a full-time job. He starts back in like less than 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
So
we need to come back up here sometime now that the kids are a little older.
yeah.
I feel like the last time we came, they were still just like teenagers.
I'll tell everybody this: if you come to this memorial ever, be prepared and bring a box of Kleenex.
Yeah. Especially if you decide to pick up any of the listening devices
Look,
inside.
speaking of Mars, that is our daughter. Marzana's on. Yes, we did find some leaves. We had to come to Somerset County, like over the mountain. We're actually on the Allegheny front now because we went to Laurel Hill State Park, and most of the leaves are already down, which I about cried. It was really sad because that is my favorite leaf peeping area, but it is. Bridget said, I was always at work, so I never got to go storm chasing with him.
Aw.
Mars does not do any chasing on her own. She is new to the storm chasing thing. We are coming back, Mars. We're only in Somerset County.
Yeah, we're at the Flight 93 Memorial, dude.
We'll be back. Promise.
We kind of already have like our little bit of a route kind of planned out, so.
Yep. She's kind of new to it, so she's we're still teaching her, and she's learning, and she's like the entertainment of our trips.
She's the fun one.
2 weeks. I'm sorry to hear that, Bridget.
But that's the visitor center on the right there, guys.
Yeah, that's what I told them, Mars. Like, if they ever come, they have to bring a box of Kleenex. It's it's heartbreaking. So close to home for us, too. If we would have been home that day, I think Chris would have been up here for that. But we were in Ocean City, and Mars was not even here yet.
You were pregnant with Mars.
Yep, she was in my belly.
So that was the visitor center back on the right, guys, and then there's this arc of trees, and there's a trail that runs through these the whole way down, and it arcs down, and then there's a wall that was that what you saw in the visitor center is a wall that starts and runs down to the site, and that wall represented the flight path of the plane, and then this treed path is kind of just an arc coming down to what they call the Memorial Plaza, and that's where all the names are and everything.
Yeah, Bridget, we're all sending you a big family hug.
Absolutely.
MCAT said I'm about the same distance from the World Trade Center as you are from Shanksville.
Okay.
We went there too for their memorial, and that is equally as sad.
We were there in 2018. The only one we haven't visited the Pentagon Memorial.
No.
I'd like to.
This walkway, it's so long.
It is.
I wonder how long that is.
I forget.
I bet it's over a mile.
It might be.
Does it take you right?
Yeah,
down?
remember it comes from the visitor center and arcs the whole way down. And they have a parking spot down here that you can park just to walk out into the plaza.
Oh, I'm not sure, Mars. She wants to know around about time we'll be back to get her.
That
Hi,
I
Taylor.
don't know.
Welcome in, Taylor.
Just figure on like 7:30ish, something like that.
7:30ish.
7:30 when it's getting dark. Then that out there is what they call the hallowed ground. Kind of just zip by it there. I'll do one more quick loop.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Taylor. That is horrible. We will definitely keep you in our thoughts.
I'll loop back around one more time here, guys, just to... With all the trees up now that they've put in, you can't quite see everything, but the visitor center up there way on the hill on the right, and that arc comes all the way down back behind us and then comes in. And then over there on the right now, through the trees, is the Memorial Plaza. That's where the plane actually went down at.
Big hugs to your little boy, too.
They have a viewing area over here, so if you ever get a chance, it's definitely well worth stopping. I'd like to pull in here for a hot second and look at something. That sign says do not enter, but I kind of want to go out that way. Traffic only or something?
Beautiful family, Taylor.
They have a gate on that or something now.
I don't know, but I don't want to hold these guys up.
Yeah, no. I hear you. If I can stop right there. I don't want to go the whole way back out to 30. I can go right out the backside here. Well, it's a bike trail. I don't know. All right, I'll go back out to 30. It is what it is.
We'll get you out of this area and back to looking at beautiful scenery.
There's trees, yeah. Here you get a little better view of that trail coming down over on the left there now, though, from the... It's such a huge area that they did. It's so weird though. Like I was telling them while you're out of the vehicle how much they changed the landscape when they built this. I told them how, you know, what we knew here with the roads and everything, and the temporary memorial that was here. Because when we came for the 1 year anniversary, it was down in here somewhere that they held that. Yeah, and if anybody threw anything up that there was in this area that they wanted to look at, or that we could take people by. I can't believe how bright and sunny it is out today, though. It is a gorgeous day. Like I said, very much like my 11th day.
Yes.
Well, let's get back in. We'll get back to looking at some leaves.
Were you able to stop and look at chat real quick?
Yeah.
I mean, not the Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. There's a heck of a view, though. So that high point way off in the distance over there, that's Laurel Ridge that you're seeing. Like I said, this is a pretty good view of this plateau that we're on. It's in between these two big ridges. And that's pretty much all of Somerset County is this up on this plateau.
Just
yeah, stop for a minute. here to. Yeah, look, none of the windmills are even spinning today. Kind of a non-weather day today. Oh, I can't say that. It's a beautiful weather day, not a non-weather day. Amongst all this, like this used to be a big strip mine. And you can kind of tell by looking at it how it's kind of like spotty with the trees and things like that, but how much this has changed in 23 years, because back then this was all basically, there was no trees. It was all just like scrub grass and stuff that the early plantings after finishing a strip mine. So I apologize if Connie hasn't seen much in the chat lately. She's busy.
No, I'm watching chat.
Okay. Alright. Chitty chat.
Hi, Pixel. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while.
Pixel. There's an OG. Awesome to see ya. Again, we appreciate all you guys. We love y'all. We're leaving the Flight 93 Memorial. We're going to do some more leaf peeping on our way. Let's get back
Gettysburg. Jerry wants to see Gettysburg someday.
We were there actually not too long ago.
We were. We are in southwestern Pennsylvania. In the Laurel Highlands.
That may have been one of our last Binks Adventures videos, was Lancaster, then Gettysburg.
Hey Pixel, are you able to private message our Facebook page? Oh, I saw that, Zen. I feel bad for you guys. 2 hurricanes in 2 weeks.
Yeah, they're not talking very nicely of this one either. I can't say that I'm happy about that.
No idea, Taylor. That is something for Pixel.
I'm gonna take a ride through Indian Lake just to see how pretty it is. There's some trees that are really pretty and others just bleh. It is what it is. We'll take a ride through here, y'all. This is like a pretty community, kind of all nestled back in the trees around the lake.
Hi, Norm.
We'll see what it looks like back here. If it's pretty.
Okay. Trying to get my chat to come back up.
Chat die.
Just service. It's pretty in here.
That's why I figured I'd come back through here. The service is not great. This is like a nice mix of evergreens and oh, look at all the deer.
Oh, the baby deer. Oh,
They're
he's
just
staying with
chilling.
Mama.
I'll tell you what, that sun's rough.
It is. Coming this direction.
Yeah, right. I don't even know when the last time I was through here was. Maybe right after the crash. This area got a lot of debris from the crash. Like ended up in here and in the lake. There's the lake. I'll see it. I'll see the lake.
I have to mute you guys for 1 minute.
Just keep
I have to
enjoying
make
the
a phone call
scenery.
real quick. right. Sorry about that, guys. I had to make a phone call.
Oh, walking the doggy. There you go, for Mama and Mars. Golden Retriever, I think. No, what kind of pup is that? I thought looked like maybe a poodle or a labradoodle. Might have been the old labradoodle there.
Okay. I knew she was gonna do. I knew she said I'm gonna do something funny in the chat. Mars put me right now, and she put the muscle and put why I oughta. She's probably laughing so hard at him. Oh my.
Our daughter. She is funny.
Hey Pixel, that issue was taken care of. We kind of figured all the mods collectively, so she was doing like a Popeye thing last night at the paranormal investigation. It was so funny. Is that what that's from, or is that like a SpongeBob thing?
I think Popeye whenever she did it, but you know what? I think you might be right. I think it might be a.
She was laughing so hard last night when she did that. I haven't seen her laugh that hysterically for a long time. Huh?
I know, it's been a while.
Yeah, I loved it.
She was dying. She like couldn't stop herself either.
What is so funny? We're laughing at something Mars did last night.
She needs to tell us what it's from, though.
Yeah,
Popeye
you have to tell us if it
SpongeBob.
was from a Popeye thing or SpongeBob.
Because I think Popeye.
Chris Gray said, I can hear you from here, Mars. I gotta look up one more thing.
Alright. I'm just driving through prettiness.
It's very pretty. Do you like the scenery, guys?
This area that we're in is called Indian Lake. I just realized it is a borough here, and it's very pretty. I figured they had their own police too. Look how nice some of the like the boat houses
I
and
know,
stuff.
it's beautiful.
sun's going to be a little bit of our enemy, though, for the trip. Seeing that now we got to start moving back towards the west, being our faces all the time. In your face.
Bird.
A lot of evergreens in here. This looks like hemlock. Pretty.
Yeah, a lot of evergreen too.
Well, actually, I don't see that much on this side of the world, though. It's like Laurel and stuff. As much. Everybody's walking their puppy dogs. That one looked like Gizmo.
Yeah, I figured that second one was one too, Chris. What is going on here?
Try to pick which one.
I don't understand. I just don't understand.
Should I keep going through here, this area, or maybe I'll start moving a little
Yes, exactly, Mars. I don't understand people, so just know that we have the best mods, and they're like
the best followers, subscribers,
yes,
family.
But our mods and all of us put our heads together, and we can pretty much sniff out trouble. And we have been investigating, and I'm sorry, but if you like to come on and clone someone else's name and fake to be someone else using their tragedy, that's
sad.
Yeah, and disgusting. So you will not be part of our channel. And then ask us our names. So
yeah, so that scares me now.
Yeah, that
that's
scares
what the type
me.
Of people they are that now they're gonna use that against us. You're gonna start seeing us.
Yeah, they're going to clone our page, maybe.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep on top of things.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people have to be like that.
I don't know.
I think there's even more, guys. There's even more mods. If you can kind of get my, yeah, it is very disgusting to me when you try to make a fake account.
Aww.
And use other people's tragedies
To your benefit, or maybe?
I don't know, just
What's the
in
end,
general.
Yeah, what's the end game?
what? Let's enjoy the day.
Always some drama.
Always. I just...
There's a pretty old farm right there.
You know, I'm trying to spend time with my husband out enjoying the day, and I gotta worry about this.
Unfortunately, we can get into the public eye a little bit. Crap to deal with. So this, up in this area, guys, this is another large Amish community for our area here. This is probably our largest concentration in western Pennsylvania, one of the larger concentrations in western Pennsylvania of the Amish community. So there's some beautiful farms and things up in here. Lots of good food. This might be the road, Bonnie, that one market's on. I think we might pass it. We'll see.
Okay.
We came and stopped that. I can't remember that. It is. There it is right in front of us. It's easy. Remember
Oh,
this
yeah.
market?
That was a cute little market.
It's open still. So Connie and I came there probably almost exactly a year ago, or pretty close to it, huh?
Yeah, that was.
Looking for Amish stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm doing a couple things here.
You're fine. I can't follow the chat, guys, as much. I think Connie's kind of in and out following it, but doing some stuff too, so I apologize. I'll still be the tour guide and enjoy the ride. So where we're coming into, if you saw the sign right there, this is Shanksville. So this is the town whose address and district was known for the 93 flight. Yeah, but it was, like I said, Storytown was the closer fire department or better access, so. But you'll see this is just a little old mining town. Not a whole lot to it. Definitely a very small town thrust into the limelight, that's for sure. That was it. That was Shanksville. Not a whole lot to it. Work our way back towards Somerset. We'll swing by the Q Creek Mine rescue site, guys. Some place kind of cool to see too while we're out looking at the leaves. I think the drought, our leaves aren't going to be as vibrant this year as we had in the last couple of years. We had really good years the last couple. Last year was spectacular. Well, over to the right doesn't look bad at all. Get you guys some more views here. Short, but it was greener than ours. Corn around here this year, crazy short. Stuff behind our house is probably only 3-4 feet tall. But when we were up chasing near Erie and that, because of the lake effect, that they still are able to get over these. Kept them a little more moist, a little wetter. Their corn was like 8 feet tall. Serves me correct, this up through here should be kind of pretty.
I'm so sorry, guys.
He's working on trying to keep things trouble-free on the channel. I see something. Yeah, this corn here looks more like what our corn in home looks like. On the right, it's 3 feet tall and brown, and that is definitely not good at all for these poor farmers up here. So right here on the right, guys, this is the Memorial Chapel for '93. A gentleman bought this little chapel right here and dedicated it to the families of the Flight 93 and maintains it as a place for them to come to remember their families and stuff. And so that was really a cool gesture. It was really amazing, some of the local stuff that happened with that.
I have to update my phone. any of the mods. I'm not able to message right now. Hi,
You
Chloe.
Need to for some reason. Or
What's that?
do you need to? I have it up. If you need to.
Deep breaths, Connie. Oh, I can't even tell you where this all went.
There's a big strip mine right there. Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Like complete blindness when you go around a curve. It's a ginormous mine of some sort over here.
Didn't miss anything, Chloe. We're just leaf peeping.
Is that our Chloe?
There are several cover bridges, Brian. Last year, we took my Jeep and went all over the area and took pictures at all of them in the fall with my Jeep in front of them. That was pretty cool. That was an awesome day. Chloe said, yes, this is your Chloe.
Thanks, Chloe. I can't say I've seen you in a little. It's been a little while since you've been on, huh? We're glad you're back, though. Or maybe it's just Mom and I haven't been out chasing a
No,
lot.
Josh kind of took over the storm chasing.
Josh has gotten to talk to everybody lately.
Yes, I'm just going through and changing all my passwords because people know my name now and they're all adding me, which I didn't tell them my name. I just told them Mama and said my name was Connie. They didn't know my last name, but somehow they found out, and like that makes me nervous. So I'm going through on all my social media and changing because you can't trust anybody. When people come in our chat and say the things they were saying, I'm just angry now. I was having a beautiful day, gorgeous day, and people have to ruin it because, I'm sorry, excuse my language, but they're assholes. You use someone's tragedy and try to, like, I don't even know what the end game was on that, but yeah, they are.
Human trash and you thrown on a trash heap.
Like, everybody here is usually a family. No, they're not adding me. I'm just afraid they're going to, like, get into my personal stuff. So I'm sitting here trying to change all my stuff. Like, it's not like some famous people. We're just out trying to enjoy a day and show everybody the leaves, and people have to come in for what reason and start trolling on us.
Right, and you hate the way they come in and you're like, you think you're adding them to your family and you try to be super nice to them and
yeah,
and do what we do that has gotten you great people following us, and then they're trash.
A couple people come in and ruin everything for people.
Yeah.
Why? Are they jealous? Or is it someone that we know that we've banned and they came back because they're human trash? I don't know. And people like make up names to make accounts and act like they're all friends, but I find out they're not real people. Like, why? What is your purpose in doing that to people?
Yeah. We should know better. But it's still pretty.
I can't.
Try not to consume yourself today there, Mama.
No.
Back on the leaf peeping front, I don't know if it's, we'll have to see how it pans out. Maybe in another week or so it might be a little better. Yeah, it may not get great this year just because of the drought, so we'll see.
I get it, Mars. I get it. I'm just.
Hey, there you go.
I just don't understand why people got to be like that. But anyways, let's
cool.
get back. My mods are great. They will take the trash out.
Throw it in a dumpster. Oops. You're good, bud. You're good. I wasn't going to be too worried about him pulling up, but he has a huge trailer. That would have went slower.
Hey, Clay. How are you?
Is Clay on? Got the Clay and the Chloe. Everybody. Hopefully you guys been enjoying the scenic ride though through beautiful Somerset County. I always thought it was one of our prettiest areas around here. It's just beautiful with all the farms and the rolling hills and we'll just keep on cruising on these pretty back roads of Somerset County. As you guys can see, farming is just huge here. Huge farming community. A lot of dairy farms. That's probably one of the biggest things.
I'm glad you're all enjoying it. Walmart Deli Pizza for dinner. I've never had their pizza. Is it good?
What is it? Walmart's Deli Pizza.
Yes. No, we're not looking for Bigfoot. We're just out looking at the leaves.
I mean, if Bigfoot happens to run out in front of us, that'd be a bonus. That'd be great.
Why?
The leaf peeping's been hit or miss. Yeah, a little pretty area right down in here. That's kind of how it's been today. Like, little patches are real pretty, and then just a lot of bleh. A lot of bleh, but meh. I just enjoy riding this area. Like, I hope you guys do too. Except
All right,
when
I'm coming back.
The blinding sun gets you right in the face. That's tough. A little bit rough, a little bit rougher.
Now that I can get back onto my messenger, I'm trying to answer people, but
Sweet.
so what else is everyone having for dinner? Gotcha, Ghosty. Katrina had stir fry. I do remember that.
Ten four. I was like, what is this place out in the middle of nowhere? And I just realized that where we're coming into. Duh. Sheesh. More of that there blinding sun.
It is so bright as it's going down.
So as we're coming in here, guys, I said we can take you by Q Creek and stuff. So these plazas on the right here is where, like, in fact, I think it was this one right here, is where the news media and that was all staged at for the Q Creek mine.
I see we're doing
Rescue. Huh?
I see we're doing just a tour of everything instead of.
No, I've been looking at leaves the whole time.
I apologize. I've been kind of out of it, but
Yeah, no.
big issues.
I went all through Indian Creek to look, or Indian Lake to look at the leaves, and it's kind of like right now it's tough. I want to be able to see, like, I'd say like western slopes. No, my thing, I don't even know where exactly the best place to go now would be to, like, where else would be good. It's been kind of, like I said, hit or miss what we've been seeing.
Welcome into all of our new subs. Anyone that's new with us, welcome. It is beautiful here. Brian, he said I could live in that part of Pennsylvania.
But Yeah, like I was saying, Somerset's one of my favorite. I've always had like a draw to this area. Some of my family was here like 2 generations ago. This is where they hailed from. Be my grandmother Brinker's side.
Doc Rochelle said, "We will not let them ruin our family. Trackers, Crackers Unite. Blue Squad activated."
Love it.
Pixel, I just saw your question about plans to go chase future Hurricane Milton. Unfortunately, no. We are...
Well, we don't know for sure. When's that supposed to happen?
Next weekend.
Before he gets back to work full time?
I don't know. He said he didn't want to go back down.
Okay.
But
I think he got... I don't know. I think that was a little bit of a learning curve for him with Helene, and I'm not sure he wants to try to
do that alone or with Grandma.
Yeah,
I think he wants. Yeah, if Josh does go back out to chase anything that big again, I think he wants to make sure that he has someone else with him.
Yeah. One of us or us or a young friend that he wants to make sure he has some backup and help. So real quick, guys, we'll just do a quick in and out here and show you right up at this intersection is literally where the Q Creek Mine rescue took place. So as we make this turn here, basically straight ahead in the corner, down in this little dip right down there, right below this green building that you'll see coming into view here. That's where the rescue. Wow, it's changed a little bit.
I saw Tim said hi. Hi, Tim. Look, there's a WPXI news truck right there. It's like really old.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's parked here because it's part of the
museum.
Rescue, yeah.
Like the little museum. So, what I'll do...
I think it was a lot too, Pixel, with Graham being with them.
Yeah.
We love her to death, but she's a handful.
Yeah.
Both personality and physically now, so unfortunately, so.
I don't know if there's like a parking spot. I just was gonna say I'll just look over the wall real quick with them and show them.
If nobody's coming down this road, why don't you pull up to the aiming the fence? I think you'll be off the road.
Yeah. So this is they have the statue here and the sign. You guys probably saw right there. Talked all about it. Let me just pull right along here. I can show you real quick.
I was gonna even say, like, if you could back up and you could pull straight up.
It'll be actually a little better maybe right here. Just hand them over to me for a sec. It's the right. You see, I'm zooming in here. That right there, that is the hole that they drilled and rescued the guys through. If any of you were familiar or watched, or have seen it, that's where they drilled the hole and put that rescue capsule down in 9 trips. Brought every guy up. I think it was like 200 and some feet, 230 feet down. They drilled that in like a day and a half. But you can just see kind of how it's out here, just in somebody's field. And I'll tell you what, the guy that did, whoever the surveying guy was that guessed where to drill that hole, he sure nailed it, didn't he? So this is where they rescued them at. And we came up, I have pictures, there might be something later I'll have to post somewhere to let you guys show you. But I have pictures like the day after, so you can see how like tore up this all was. Like they just came in with dozers and just dozed basically a little pad to bring the drilling rig in. And I remember they brought the drilling rig in from, I think it was West Virginia, because it was the only closest one they could get that was big enough. And they got a police escort in, and
can you stop for 1 second?
Yep, absolutely.
So I can adjust this better? it got so messed up there, but okay. Should be good now. Better view of the trees.
Yeah, I'm just looking real quick. I'll go down. We'll go down real quick. I'll show you where the entrance to the mine is, and then we'll start heading towards some more of the leaf peeping over towards the Laurel Ridge here. Because it just goes, this loops down around, and then we'll be headed. What do you think? I'll go out Sipesville Road, like the way they come out to Cox's Creek Gate and stuff.
It was called Q Creek. Q-U-E.
Yeah, Q-U-E. Q-U-E-C-R-E-E-K. It's all one word. And it's actually the name of this little town down in here that we're going to go. It's where the mine entrance is. And that's what we're going to get out past right now.
I agree, Pixel. That would be too much for me, being stuck underground. Look, there's all the deer. There's 3.
Oh, they're getting their winter coats on.
I saw that.
They got their darker, not darker, but more grayish coats. I think their coats in the spring are always so pretty, almost reddish.
Then we're gonna go after we look at some more leaves. It'll start getting darker here, so we'll head to home. We'll pick up Mars, and then we'll probably start a new stream because we're gonna go out and look for some aurora tonight. I don't know. The last 2 nights they lied to us.
Yeah.
They put us under this big
watch.
Yeah, like a G3 storm watch, and the highest KP I saw was a 2. And I was like, what?
But yeah, right here on the left, this is the road that went up to the entrance of the mine, right there. And the entrance of the mine was just up on this hill to our left. You really can't see much of it anymore. They sealed her up, closed her down, and
Said no more of that mine.
you know. And if anybody, I don't know if anybody wants me to tell the quick story of what did happen, I can tell you, or I can not bore you with it. It's either way. You can look it up on your end. You tell me. But this is the town of Q Creek. It is literally a little mine patch. There's a couple little, I don't even know how many people live here. Probably 50, something like that.
Yeah, Chris likes to go into his history and all that stuff.
Yep. It's a short story if you do. But if not, I don't have to.
It's not really weather related.
Well, it is water. If it didn't rain, it wouldn't have been full of water.
Well, I guess. Yes, please tell, Chris.
No, the Q Creek mine was a newer mine that it was obviously very active, and there was old mine. I mean, Pennsylvania's just full of honeycombs of old mines. Well, the mapping wasn't always the best, so there was areas of an old mine that were in where there wasn't supposed to be an old mine, and that old mine being closed for many years had completely filled with water. And while they were digging the new mine, they broke through the wall between the two, the old and the new, and it completely flooded the new mine that they were working in, and they had to retreat to just a chamber that was basically higher ground and hope that it stopped. And luckily it did. Basically it was an air bubble that was formed in the high pocket they got to. So you know what I mean, basically holding a cup of water, a cup upside down underwater is what happened. They found that pocket of air and stayed there, and the people up on the surface just by luck guessed what they would do. You know, they talked to a bunch of miners. What would you do in this situation? They told them they'd get to the highest area of the mine that they could, and that's what they guessed that they did. So they got the surveyors out and the mappers out, and they figured out where that high place was, and they drilled real quick down with a small drill. And when the drill got down and they shut it off, the miners hammered on it with a hammer, so they knew they were down there and alive. So they just kept actually that drill down there, and they just pumped air with air compressors down into there, and they actually made the air bubble even a little bigger. But that's how they kept them alive until they were able to drill the big hole and get it in there and get them out. But they actually had to treat them like they were divers, because them pressurizing that pocket with that air compressor, they thought that they might have the same problems that divers have. Get the bends, basically, whenever you come out from being pressurized for so long. Your body actually, nitrogen gas will form in your bloodstream and can possibly kill you, but causes you serious discomfort. So that's my story.
Sunset's beautiful.
Wow.
Hard to see, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, right. That's what I was trying to get a view of that.
Well, we're going to start heading towards home. We told Mars we'd be there at 7:30.
Yep, that's what we're going to do. But we'll be going through some pretty areas on the way.
Oh, Aaron sent the Walmart deli pizza picture. It's like a frozen pizza. You put, like the Abby and Bimbos we used to get.
Like they make them up and freeze them, and then you just throw them in the oven. They're
might
pretty
even
good,
be
though.
Refrigerated.
Well, I know I've seen them at Sam's Club too, so they must probably the same one.
They said thank you for that.
What
Good
the
lesson.
little history lesson here. I mean, that obviously it's so close to home for us. That's crazy. Like, a lot of people we know were involved in the rescue, because the Greensburg Fire Department, which is where our headquarters for our ambulance service is in Greensburg, they had a lot to do with it, with the diving aspect of it, and actually fabricating parts of the capsule, because the old fire chief from Greensburg owned a fabrication shop, a very advanced fabrication shop, and they built a lot of the stuff that was involved with that. So, pretty cool stuff. If you ever watch the video of the rescue, actually probably half a dozen of the guys in the video are Greensburg firemen.
Yeah. Though this area does look squatchy, Clay.
Love Clay. Very squatchy.
I agree Chris should be a history teacher, only if does Civil War will need my help. Kidding, Chris.
Sometimes. I'm a jack of all history, a master of none. I know just enough to be dangerous. Just throwing this out to you, Connie, since you dealt with them all the time. Doesn't it kind of blow your mind how fast Sipesville can get to your wrecks on the pike when they're on this road? That makes you scared how fast they drive.
Yeah.
Because sometimes don't they come close? Like, they pull on scene right after you sometimes when you work.
The fire department?
Yeah.
Aaron said my one school was built onto an old mine, and there would always be cracks in the walls, but it would be fixed up. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Well, that was something that they...
Nothing to see here.
Remember down by my dad's house when they were doing that long wall mining not far from... And you'd go by one day, and the next day you go by, and the house was like literally like half the house collapsed. And, or like... and stuff. Oh, I'm in Brentford here. Quick old bag up.
Just learned that we have the longest cave in Pennsylvania in the northeastern U.S. It's also called the maziest cave in the world. Lived here all my life and just now learned about this. It's only like 5 miles away.
It is...
Weepy Cavers. Pixels up near Erie, so...
Yes, it is up that way. The group that we used to be members of helped map that cave. And I don't know that they ever did find like completely the end of it. It is. They said it's like, I've never been to that one when they were mapping it or anything, but from what I understand, it is like almost scary because it's so mazy. Like you could really get lost in it.
Sure, Jerry, that would be awesome.
But it begins with an H.
Sarah Furnace Cave.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking something different then. Unless they have two names for it. 'Cause sometimes they do that. There's like a name the public knows and a name that the caving people know.
Clay said he came, here he come, boogity boogity, right out of the wood and across the road. Yep. The wood booger.
It is the wood booger. Where is it that they call it the wood booger?
I think that is down
That's
in
southern.
Yeah, that's
that
southern Appalachia. Like Brian Fritsch always called it the wood booger too, I think.
Okay, maybe like Carolinas and
yeah.
I feel like that's like Georgia,
Tennessee,
Carolina,
Kentucky.
Yeah, or maybe that's it.
Pixel said I'm a bit north of Butler. That's where Josh is today. He's in Butler.
He is.
And his phone's dead, so we can't even call him.
Yeah, right.
Ding dong. He went up there so early, waiting line, I guess.
Yeah. You never forget parking at 7, gates at 11. People turn it into a whole day.
It does have another name, but I can't remember what it is.
It's like Hindman or Hinderman or it's something with an H. I can't remember. It has to be the same one.
I'm gonna try and look it up.
I used to know all these things. Bad brain. Aw, pretty horsey back there.
Harlansburg,
that's it. I was a little off on but it was an H. I knew that. How long is it?
I got rid of it now.
That's it though, Harlansburg.
Nope Cave, that's what I'm going to call it.
Who's that?
Pixel. Nope. Just nope. Hold on. Jerry wrote me a poem. I'm gonna have to look. As life goes, we go fast and slow. The trials to come and know. Always remember, Connie, thy poetry does its part to brighter your day and bring light and happiness to thy heart. That was very awesome. Thank you, Jerry. You are the master of poetry.
No doubt.
I never heard of Allen Vale. Where are we? Wait.
We are now on Bakersville Eddy Road.
Oh, okay.
Which I think.
What is the PWNS? Allenville, PA. What? It could be like your mom would go, wow.
Right.
Wow. What is the PWNS? and S. Allen.
So here you'd make if you make a left is Coctus Creek
Gotcha.
Gate. It's just down that way. That's what I thought. I had to double check.
People's Private Wealth Stewardship provides comprehensive financial planning and wealth management services. No, that's not it.
This is definitely the way I wanted to go.
I don't know what that place is. There's nothing on Google about it.
What was it? The place back there?
PW&S, Allendale.
Huh. I saw something on the map said something about the Somerset County Mobile Food Bank was right in that area.
Why would it call PW&S?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh my gosh, I thought those were like real animals in that yard.
Oh, really?
They were like literal bronze statues, but like painted.
So they painted them real color?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like one was a wild boar and one was a cow. You're not the master of poetry. I always think master is like masculine. You are the queen of poetry. Mars. Okay, Melinda. I hope you feel better soon.
What's going on with Melinda? No good.
She has a headache.
Nah, no
She's
good.
going to lay down and watch.
All right. We are going, we're starting to mosey towards home. A little here. Now it's starting to get a little dark.
Thank you,
sunset.
Chloe.
You'll get this beautiful sunset for the ride back. And then we'll check out the Aurora outlook. I'm not going to guarantee an Aurora.
Yeah,
If it doesn't do anything.
It was supposed to be a 72-hour watch.
Yeah, and
With Cape, he's up a 7, and I haven't seen him over like 2.
Yeah, because
2.33 is the highest I saw.
I get a text message at 5, and I get a phone call at 6, and I haven't gotten either.
We did get a text message yesterday.
Well, I
but
get
it was for
the
storm
watch. Yeah, I get when they're predicting it, but then I'll also get a text message when it's actually going to be over a 5. And we have not seen that.
Speaking of cardboard, says Brian, I tried to make a cardboard fork and chopstick a few years ago. Didn't quite work out.
That's great. It's crazy, the sunset. Look how it's like, even on the east, it's all pinkish, Connie. I've never known how it's over that way.
That looked like kind of like
How much reminded you of a
smoke haze.
maybe? Reminds me of a solar eclipse too, though. Yeah, kind of getting it all the way around. Creepy.
I said, needless to say, I gave up on the idea of cardboard soup spoons too. Our jokester.
We got some funny people in our chat. You guys make it great. Like, we love you guys. Like, you make just going for these rides so much fun. Cheezo Pete's.
Yeah, true, Jerry. Okay, then we'll call you the Poetry King.
And Mars the Poetry Queen.
Yeah, no. He said that would be awkward. So we'll call her the Poetry Master then. Yeah, that would be really awkward, Jerry. I'm sure Mars would agree.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a little bit of an age gap, right?
Did you all see her purple hair? She dyed it not last
I
night,
like
the night
it.
before. I do too. It is so
it's like
vibrant.
A really pretty color.
Yeah. So it took her forever because she had a split dye. The poetry dictator Mars said. She had a split dye that was half black, half blue, and
What'd she say? The blue held on.
The blue held on when she went to, lift the color out, and it wouldn't come out. So, but she put this purple on, and it's beautiful. I love the color. Oh, Jerry's the director of poetry, says Ghosty. Just like Trona's the director of sarcasm.
Yeah, we'll give all our guys different administrative positions. Does that make Doc the director of religion? The iconic Doc.
He's the director of ducks.
The duck director.
Jerry's not sublime as the master of the rhyme. His words are quite lifting as the syllables go drifting. Oh, we now have another poet in here. I love it. You guys are awesome. What is this guy doing? He's like crawling on this road.
No, I think he pulled out of there. He's just going from one of his barns back to the house or something.
Clay said mine is white, but I didn't dye it. I have quite a few gray hair, and that's from people causing me stress. Doc is the dean of quackery.
The dean of quackery.
Big soul. Hair is not something I worry about much, more in my ears than on my head. Jane, we are in Somerset County, southwestern PA, doing some leaf peeping. We're actually starting to head towards home now, which will end the stream before we get there. We don't want to show anybody where we live because there are always people lurking that shouldn't be there. And then we're going to start a new one in a bit because we're picking Mars up after, well, we'll put it this way. We're going to go look at the
Aurora
Outlook and see what it's saying, but we might be doing some Aurora hunting tonight.
If we don't come back with an Aurora tonight, we will be storm chasing tomorrow. That's for sure. Right, Mama?
Yes.
So the Aurora is pending activity. We're not just going to go drive around in the dark and make you guys listen to us. At least today you can see some pretty stuff. Driving around in the dark is the... I mean, I know with the Aurora we haven't figured out how to capture it on video yet. I have an idea. But at least we can take you with us. We can take pictures and show you. Because we can't see it totally with our eyes a lot of the times either. The camera is the trick. I wonder if that's all campfires over at the campgrounds and stuff over there. Did you see that? All the smoke.
Yeah.
I bet that
crazy.
is. So I don't know if you guys saw that in the video and all the smoke over there. There's like that's where that Laurel Hill State Park was we drove through earlier. Hence why the service might be signal might be a little sketchy here. At that, and there's also like a couple bigger campgrounds and stuff over there. So I'm wondering if all that smoke hanging is just in the inversion from all the campgrounds and people having campfires and stuff.
It is blurry right now, unfortunately. We're in a very sketchy cell service area, so we apologize. It will come back soon. It's just a little short area.
Yeah, probably within a half mile here, it ought to kick back in real nice. Now, the other side of that is, in the past, without the booster, we wouldn't have had any signal right here. You wouldn't have been seeing us at all. So the booster does work. That place is sad.
That it's closed down?
No, it's open still, but I don't understand what happened. Remember how popular and busy it was whenever we went there? Oh my gosh, at least you're going to have a really pretty sunset here. Hopefully the signal's pretty decent now. Oh yeah, it really looks good now. Yeah, see right through here, guys, this is usually real pretty colors too, and it is not right now, that green. I mean, obviously it's getting dark, but I'm not seeing, like, this usually gets real vibrant through here. I really think this year the drought's killed us. Is Mars still on there?
Yes.
Which birthday was that, Mars, that we came up to Hidden Valley snow tubing when we did go to Rocco's Pizza, got dinner, and then came up here? How old were you for that birthday? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
I feel like it was like around like her 13, 14, maybe a little older, 13, 14, somewhere in that area. That was that was a really fun night for everybody, I thought. You and I had a blast watching them and having a few drinks at the bar.
10 or 11.
And then,
she said 10 or 11.
Was it really that young? I thought it was older than that.
Yeah, I thought you were in middle school.
Yeah, because I feel like it was your 11th birthdays was the
I still
80s.
had brown hair, so it had to be before 12. Pixel, so what the heck was that going over the road? It looked like a grain elevator. Haha.
It's a quarry conveyor. So it's a huge quarry there on both sides of the road, and it was a conveyor to move the stone from wherever one of the areas they dig it up over to their processing plant. Yeah, one thing that, talking about the caves and everything earlier, this area is really big, a lot of limestone. These mountains are full of limestone, so that's a huge thing in this area is limestone quarries. And that's what that was, big limestone quarry. Oh yeah, this will be...
Now that it's getting dark, it's hard.
So we might be
Bye, Brian. Thanks for joining in.
I-79. I-70.
Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
New text message from +1 833 402 9552.
What's that say? Just a storm watch?
Is that what it was? No, it would tell me that's who it was from.
Oh.
Let's see what it says. Oh yeah, never did answer. Cindy. That must have been spam.
Oh.
It threw it in the spam.
How
folder.
good is your World War II history, Chris?
Not as good as my Civil War history. Actually, I can't. It's not real good.
Not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie. I know a lot of the generalities and stuff, but some of the bigger players, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, it barely. Actually, the light doesn't even come to home.
Oh no.
No, it goes right to Pittsburgh. So it is literally a very thin area.
So again, probably I-79-80
Yeah.
intersection starting maybe point again if it
Yep.
stays that way.
It's still local, but it's not
Yeah, I
at
mean,
home.
it only takes us an hour and a half to get up there. That's nothing. Bob's hot dogs for lunch.
Mars is like, ugh. The sky looks pretty, but can't see the leaves now. It's getting too dark.
It's not bad.
Yeah. History tour instead of leaf peeping.
Shush it. You tell me where you would have gone that I didn't go.
That was really pretty in there. But now that it's getting a little too dark to see, we're going to end the stream and then we'll start a new one when we pick Mars up if the Aurora outlook looks good. So watch for a new stream.
Yeah, we'll send out a message or something.
Yeah, on the community post. Check the community post to make sure we're going to go live, or I'll put an upcoming video.
Yeah, and we'll put it all over the social media, and if not, tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, if you don't see us tonight, we will be out tomorrow chasing southwestern PA and southeastern Ohio. So we'll go home and check the models for that as well and see what best area to go. But yes, definitely for sure. But get back on later if we're on and join in with us again. We appreciate you all.
Love you guys.
Love you
as
too.
always.
If you're not able to get back on, have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
See you guys.